Yo, 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 Grand Rising Kings and Queens. You're listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. And as you can see, I got a special guest all the way from the NYC. Give it up for Jarod. Is it Jarod or Jarod?
It's Jarod.
Jarod Fortune, man. How's it going, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Can't complain, man. So what brings you down? Because you're from North Carolina originally, right?
I grew up down there. I'm originally from Jersey. But North Carolina is definitely a home to me.
Got you. How long did you live down in North Carolina? Like, what year?
Like 5th grade to high school, graduated.
Oh, yeah. You from
It's you say that, and then I start talking to people. They're like, "You sure you from the South?" Like,
yeah. You don't have that. You don't have that twang.
Right. It come out every now and again. Like, I might say something like Krispy Kreme, like,
So what brings you down? Are you visiting family? You got a show?
Visiting family, doing some comedy shows down in Wilmington, North Carolina. We got the live podcast, Do You Watch Anime? It's at Bar Czar off of Castle Street in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a great little venue, funky little place, but it's nothing but good vibes. But yeah, live show doing that there.
Oh, that's what's up. So you're an anime fan?
Anime fan. I grew up on it.
See, I didn't grow up on. I grew up. There was one anime I watched, and you know which one that is.
DBZ.
You know it.
Dragon Ball Z. That's
it. That's it. And it was like I watched that. I think I watched Ninja Scroll.
Okay.
And then I watched, and I don't know if you consider this a anime, but I watched Digimon.
No, Digimon was the anime.
All right.
Digimon, that was mine. That was my joint right there.
Digimon was so much better than Pokemon. It was ridiculous.
It really was. It really was.
Thank you. Finally. Everybody was like, Digimon over Pokemon. I'm like, Digimon was so much better than Pokemon.
I mean, one was clearly more popular. And like numbers wise, just fandom, but Digimon high key was a better show.
Was so much because like Pokemon made me want to throw up.
Yeah. I
see Pokemon, I'm like, huh.
Yeah, how the main character gonna keep losing all the time?
Yeah, and his name was Ass Ketchum.
Right.
Like, there's so many things like about cartoons. Like, I don't know if you ever watched SpongeBob.
Of course.
But I found it weird that Mr. Krabs lived in bikini bottoms.
All right. Okay. Don't sit here and ruin my childhood this early this morning.
I'm ruining childhoods today, man.
Nah, speaking of SpongeBob, it's funny you even bring that up. I didn't realize SpongeBob was like at least 19, 20 years old. At least.
Yeah, because he's an adult.
At least.
And he has a worker's permit.
Right. Something. He got his own crib. He got a pet.
He's at least
19, 20, right, and he's still just screwing around, being childish. So.
I haven't even been able to really watch the last Nickelodeon cartoon. This is how old I am.
Okay.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's was different.
Yeah.
That was a very different show.
It was like, to me, it was like what Ren and Stimpy got wrong.
Okay.
Because Ren and Stimpy was disgusting.
Very raunchy.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, It was stupid disgusting.
Yeah.
And then Rocko was a little bit disgusting, but it kept some sort of culture to it. So I was like,
yeah, there was like an actual through line. There was a story. It was like, no, we're actually following him.
Yeah.
All this vulgar stuff is just happening around
him.
It just happens to be there.
Exactly. So I always thought Rocko was just like, all right, they messed up on Ren and Stimpy. Rocko was my joint.
Rocko was an interesting.
Rocko, Helfer, Filbert, all of them. That cast was them, and I ain't gonna lie, Rugrats.
Rugrats was ill.
Rugrats was so ill.
Nobody was doing it like Rugrats.
And then Susie Carmichael.
Susie,
my little homie. Susie Carmichael.
Soon as she moved to the neighborhood, immediately the homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Immediately the homie.
Kicked down the door. And then there was Doug, but that was boring to me. Doug was like,
yeah, it had to grow on you.
Yeah, and then Skeeter was black, but he was blue, and
it's just
Patty Mayonnaise was a sister with a blonde wig. I mean, it was just.
They might have been in Texas. They might have been in Texas.
Yo,
as funky as a place that he grew up in. Yeah, definitely.
So what is your favorite anime? What's a good one?
My favorite anime. It's a tie between One Piece, which is one of the most successful animes, like still ongoing to this day, And then the other one would be Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. That one is especially the American dub, a little bit more mature, but I still rock with it. I rock with it a lot. Yeah. So think teenager has some real life things happen to him, and now he has to get a job and has to like grow up essentially. 14, 15 years old, you're not taking nothing serious. You just thinking whatever life. Then some real stuff happens to you. You get to reflect on your life at 15. You get the opportunity to do something great with it, and that's where they go from there. It's supernatural. It's very trippy. It's
There's fights in it though, right?
Yes, hands. There's plenty of hands, plenty of ish talking. You know, like if you like a good tournament, they got plenty of those. So definitely, it's not too much of the flying around and cities getting blown up like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
It's straight hands, martial arts, and no couple powers in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite thing about Dragon Ball Z. My favorite saga has to be the Cell saga.
Is
Kid Gohan.
Colt. First of all, Cell as a villain was very different. My man was built to give everybody an L. He was built to give you an L. He came in talking ish. He was able to do everybody moves. And he was like, wait till I become perfect.
Yeah.
Wait till I become perfect. Like, you ever go to high school with that kid? Like, yo, wait till I pull up with this fit tomorrow. Like, yo, when I get these ones, you're not going to be able to touch this fit tomorrow. That's all Cell was doing.
Yeah.
That's all he was doing. And then he put the fit on there. I was like, yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing. He had to kill everybody. He killed everybody.
Dog, he pulled up to the news station. It was just like, I'm going to be here. Y'all better pull up with whatever you got. I'm going to give y'all 8 days. You got 8 more days to get it together. Yeah, that was different.
But I'll tell you, the thing is that I'm happy about is that I heard that the new Super movie or the Super series is going to like make Gohan the most powerful, which he was supposed to be the whole time.
This is funny you bring this up because I'm running into more and more DBZ fans where they're like, yo, they stole the show from Gohan.
They did.
I can't argue with that, but looking at how the character was written, he never wanted any of that stuff.
He did when he was a kid.
Like he was like, I'm gonna be like my dad.
Yeah, when he was a kid, and then he became a teenager, started riding the clouds.
Right. Met Videl, and then he was like, you know what? I think I should just be a superhero. That's it. I think I don't need to do all this other extra stuff.
Well, the thing is, my thing is, if he wanted to be a superhero, they could have still made him achieve. Like I was hoping that I always thought that Gohan would make it to Super Saiyan 4 before Gohan.
Right. That is interesting. They did completely just like stop. They just like
Elder Kai was it.
Yeah, like and then even when he unlocked his full potential, he was like, you don't gotta go Super Saiyan anymore. I'm like, what is that? That don't even make sense to me right now.
Nah.
Like that's what they always do, but yeah, they chose a different path. The Dragon Ball Super manga, they got them. They doing them right. They doing them justice in the comic book. You know, like
I just want to see him catch one body.
I think it's either on the way with this new movie coming out. I think that comes out later this year. But they definitely not gonna leave him there just chilling. Like they ain't gonna have him come out of retirement. You know, put the gi back on, put the orange and blue like his dad. It's I don't know. It's different.
Like two things I want to see. I want to see a future Trunks, Gohan fusion.
Oh, we've been waiting for that.
We've been waiting for that forever. They did Goku.
You're right.
I want to see that, and I want to see Gohan catch a bot. Like really, because like you really never seen Gohan really murk somebody. You know what I mean?
Except for Cell. And then they did have him in a movie, but nobody really counts the movies like that. I feel you though.
Exactly. Yo, but we got some jams for y'all this morning. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, we back. That was that Tupac. Yo, let me ask you a question, man. Are you a hip hop head?
Of course, man. I'm loving this station already because you not only following Tupac, we are, but 50 Cent before that.
Yeah,
like an album cut. Like I'm like, oh, okay, I like this station.
Appreciate that, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it. But let me ask you this: who do you think is the GOAT of rap?
Oh, that's tough now. That's really hard now. Now it is, because now we're looking at it at a spectrum. How old is hip hop now?
50.
50 years. So we have relatives that's as old as.
Yeah. We have aunts and uncles.
Like, I have young parents that talk to me about, like, when hip hop was, they were just like, what? They were like, you was like liable to see anybody on the street. Like in Jersey and New York, anybody except for like the big dudes like Run DMC. Untouchable. Anybody else, liable just to see them walking. Like, hip hop is definitely a part of my life.
All right. So who's your top 5?
No particular order?
No particular order. Except for number 1.
I got
still the GOAT.
Damn. J. Cole. No particular order.
Okay.
J. Cole. Give me Cassidy. Hustler Cassidy.
Okay.
Not Problem.
Not Cassidy just got ripped up by Hitman Holler.
No.
Not that Cassidy.
Not that Cassidy, because we all know what Cassidy is capable of.
Yeah.
We all know, but it don't always go the way we wanted to. But Cassidy, throw Cassidy in there. Just MC and Cassidy. This is a new one that's in my top 5. Project Pat. Realizing how much he's like just 3 6 in general, how much they contributed to the hip hop game now. They in there.
Okay.
They definitely in there.
These are not cookie cutter answers, so I respect that.
Right. Project Pat. Man. Oh, there's so many. But just like MCs. I throw Rocky in there. ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
I throw ASAP Rocky in there.
He bagged Rihanna. He bagged the billionaire. Like bagging a billionaire.
How else can you?
I don't care how much crack you sold in the hood.
Come on, like
bagging a billionaire trumps all of that.
Like you just solidified your celebrity that nobody was even tripping on like that.
Right.
We're just like, yo, I just like this dude. Like, this dude mad chill. He just keep doing stuff. Like, he got the music, he got the merchandise, he started modeling.
He did movies.
Right, movies. I think he did like a campaign with BMW. Mm-hmm. Like, you like, huh? And then you like, oh, he got Rihanna pregnant. You like, what?
This dude is just like my hero.
Won't stop.
He just like you ever see that dude just always win?
Exactly.
He always win. He's like Duke.
Yeah. You can't do nothing but respect.
I hate Duke, man.
From afar, you just like
I don't respect Duke at all.
Dang,
but
dog.
at the same time, they always win. I hate the fact that they always, and that's what makes me so angry. Mm-hmm. It's like to watch Duke win. Like the last mug you want to see win, and they win it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so glad about this year when we knocked them niggas out the tournament and sent K home mad. Yeah, I was like, all right.
That was just a fun way to end it. Funny enough, I was working on a college basketball podcast.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I got to work with a guy named Chris Walker. He does analytics commentary for when like seasons end for college. So it's like watching it with that lens. I'm like, oh, I never watched a Final Four like that. It was always a spectator. Even coming from North Carolina, it didn't make me more of a basketball fan. It didn't.
Really?
It really didn't.
Man, I was a huge ball fan, man.
No, absolutely. Everybody was.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I liked football, but when I started playing it, I hated watching it because I wanted to be out there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, baseball, hell to the nah. It's just two niggas playing catch.
I started liking baseball like more. The more I started like hanging around people around it, I'm like, this seems more my speed. But by that point, I was like a junior in high school, so it was like, what are you doing?
I ain't gonna lie. One thing that I do when I've never been, I want to go and it's like a whole day. Like all right. So the thing that I always thought was cool about baseball, they have games in the middle of a work day. It'd be like a Wednesday at 2:00, and they have a baseball game. Yeah. And I've always just wanted to just bounce from work and go in the middle of a day and sit in a big league game. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, I have to live in a big league city.
Hop down to Atlanta, man.
No.
Why not? Go see the Braves.
Yo, it's like this. Atlanta is now New York as far as price.
Oh, I never forgot. I never forgot. I didn't answer my number 5 pick. I feel like I just got to throw Hove in there. It's unavoidable at this point.
I don't know, because Hove, he's not a writer, he's a biter.
But the delivery
I mean,
of the product.
But like, it's crazy because like, for me, unless you just take them out the whole conversation, Tupac and Biggie are automatically in mind.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You know what I mean? Because like they're automatic. It's like, all right, those. So it's really like a top 3. Because like for me, they're all right. Mm-hmm. And then I always put Pac over Biggie only because Pac did more. Pac made movies. Pac made more albums.
Right.
Pac had a more positive influence on black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just overall Pac over. I don't get me wrong. Talent wise, Biggie's very talented.
He's
right?
an MC.
But so that's my old school thing, right? Mm-hmm. So like, if I had to pick like out the whole range, I would definitely pick Papoose.
Papoose.
I would definitely pick Rakim.
Okay.
Like, so those two, like, I would say Papoose is probably the youngest dude that I can put in my top 5, and Rakim's the oldest, right? Mm-hmm. So then that's 4, right? Then it gets to this hard decision: Jadakiss or Eminem.
Ugh. Why would you do that to yourself?
Exactly.
Put yourself in that corner. How did you put yourself in that?
It's a conundrum because you got to I look at things like this. Number one, Eminem being white has nothing to do with it, but has everything to do with it. Because I'm like this. Rap is 50 years old. Mm-hmm. Eminem is the only white dude in 50 years to be anywhere near a respectable rapper. And he's beyond respectable.
Right.
Like you have to understand that Eminem has the most original rhymes or something like that. I forgot how they worded it, but something about his rhyme.
His style.
Yeah. His cadence. The dude, he drops a lot of BS, but he drops some bombs too.
I had his album on cassette as a kid.
But Jada is more consistent than Eminem and just as talented.
He really is.
So it's like, y'all gotta fight this one out.
Yeah. I mean, because like you said, Eminem is like the only like white rapper with a long career that gets respect from every like.
He's like the Larry Bird of rap.
Close second would have like pretty much it was and is Mac Miller.
Yeah.
That he was the one that everybody did.
Can't say the F-bomb.
Oh.
It's cool.
Right. My bad. Slipped out.
Yeah. You be talking.
Right.
So I understand,
you get
man.
passionate about rap music. It's like, nah, but you gotta... The culture, that's what they say now. The culture. We all for the culture now.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, man, for me, like, I don't know, rap is just such an expression. But I'm also an R&B head too.
Yes,
I can't.
Yes, I miss it.
I can't say that like it's just like I love rap. But the thing was, see, I was a '90s kid, 2000s teen, right? You know what I mean?
All right.
Like I was 18 in 2000.
Okay.
Oh, it was 2001. I turned 18. Right. So like the whole '90s, and then right there turn of millennium. That was the most homophobic.
Yes.
And let me tell you, toxic masculinity.
We were OD, like just everybody. Just
if you're not black, it was gay.
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember, I didn't care what it was.
If you wasn't tough or
it was so crazy. You had to be tough all the time. You had to. I'm sitting here like y'all. I know all y'all are overacting because ain't nobody this tough, and it's all of y'all. Every last one of y'all. No, so none of y'all feel nothing.
Right.
None of y'all care about.
Right.
You know. So I'm sitting here like, all right. And I definitely don't want no booty holes from no dudes. So it's like
it was an awkward place to, especially growing up in it,
to be normal.
It's like why can't I just chill and just like you gotta pick a side. I'm like
You understand how hard it is to be normal in the '90s?
Yeah.
It was impossible to be a normal black kid to be like, oh. Yeah, they're cool.
But don't let alone be it like in the South too. Right.
You gotta hate something.
Right.
Well, in the South, you gotta hate something. You can't.
Yeah.
Man, it is a miracle. It is. I'm dead serious. It's a miracle. I'm not a bigot, homophobe, trans. I'm not a transphobe. I just think that my opinion is. All right. I've asked a lot of women one question.
Okay.
And it's what would they do if they woke up with a Johnson?
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And I would say 8 out of 10, first thing they're gonna do is slap a chick on the forehead with it.
You think so?
That's what they say. That's what they
say?
That's what that answer.
That's the actual
answer is put it on the chick forehead.
Wow.
By something like that's the first thing they would do is sexualize a woman, right?
Wow.
So I'm thinking, if a woman actually was trapped in a man's body, wouldn't it be like a president? When you try to like stay in that body because of this perceived power that men have? You know, it's like you wake up in a man's body and you're like, ew. When in all actuality, the average woman would use that place of power to further more women. So, are you really a woman in a man's body, or are you just a dude that wishes he was a woman? And that's okay if that's what it is. I just don't. But don't say that you're a woman because women think differently than men. Oh, we'll be back with that. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. White Man. Appreciate that. So, man, what were we talking about? We was talking about these chicks, right?
Yeah.
Man. Well, I'll tell you like this. I remember where it was unheard of to hear a woman shot a man or shot somebody. Like, it was normally niggas that was shooting. Women really weren't shooting cats. They weren't busting caps like that.
No,
especially out in public.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a chick shot up an O'Reilly's.
Yeah. Yo, I thought that was a
But
Family
she ain't shoot it
Dollar.
up.
I thought
She ain't shoot the whole thing. She just shot one person really well.
Nah, this is a black woman, so it was someone she was after. It wasn't just the innocent bystanders at O'Reilly's.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. The ass whooping that she took, she deserved to get that shot off.
Really?
I'm sorry. It's like old girl pounded her ass out.
I don't not at work. Don't bring the.
She grabbed her, pulled her, all right, see now you have that counter, right? Mm-hmm. You had a little walk space right beside it. So she went to the walk space, grabbed her, snatched, she fell. Like, she pulled the girl so hard that the girl went flat, like no resistance.
Move. Standard move,
right?
Yeah.
And then she has it down, and then she's hitting in the head. Bah.
Classic combo.
But
in a girl fight.
But she did it till she got tired. It was just like, it was like no resistance at all. Old girl was like, so she let the old girl go. I think like old girl was like, as soon as she stopped. That's why I'm thinking what's going on in her mind.
That hard.
No, she was tagging her because her head was going like this when she was hitting her. She had her hair, and wherever the hand went, that's where the head went. So
but if you tell me she rose right up after that,
well, she like it was a groggy get up.
Oh,
she got up on her fours. She like went. She got on all fours. She stood up and she hobbled back to the back. Right.
That video happened so fast. It happened so fast. All of this did actually. Yeah, it's crazy.
She goes to the back. She grabs the gun, and then she walks up, and then she just pops. And you don't really see her, but I see the picture of old girl. She looked kind of.
You just see the girl falling, and then that's when the camera starts shaking. He's like, "Oh snap!"
So I'm like, "Oh, she shot." And then you sit back, and she's bleeding. You can see that she's bleeding, and she's like almost limp, but she's still alive.
Yeah.
And old girl stomping in the face. I'm like,
"Oh yeah, nah." See, that's why I'm like, "Yeah, nah." Let me start going to AutoZone again. Like, this is wild,
man.
Crazy. That's insane.
Yeah. That was just
the employee did it. Well, not the customer. The employee did not care about that job.
See. Let me tell you something. Dudes are doing worse. Dudes doing worse.
Always.
But
the little kid that ran up in a gas station like GTA.
Yeah.
Like
give me the money.
What? Frame for frame, he went for it. Just like he was controlling the guy. You know how when you playing like a serious game, your face don't move.
Yeah.
That's how he was.
It was just stone face.
He knew all the moves.
And they gave him the money. They gave him the money.
He let one off. Like, you better give him the money. In the air.
Oh man. Yo, so dude. So where was this at?
I forgot where this was. Somewhere in Middle America. At first, I was
Was
like,
it a white dude?
It was a white kid. This was a child. This was a child.
A child.
Yeah. No, you know darn well if it was a black kid, they would have shut that entire Shell station down. They would have been locked down, snipers on like the roof somewhere. Like, it would have been a situation.
So my thing is like, you bring up a good point about that because I saw a TikTok.
All right, shout out to TikTok, the wildest app ever created.
I love TikTok. You learn so much. You just learn so much random stuff. I did not know you could clean a shower head with a bag of vinegar.
That's when you know, like, yo, you've been on TikTok.
Yeah.
You've been, you don't just see like funny silly dances. It's just like, nah, like I bet your shower head is dirty.
Yeah. You don't watch TikTok. You taking baths in hard water. That's what they call it, hard water.
Right.
But there was one dude. He had said the dumbest thing I ever heard. He said, "It's my constitutional right to own an assault rifle if I want to."
Okay.
And it was a black dude.
All right.
I was like, "Nigga, that piece of paper wasn't written about you." The only thing that says, the only part that mentions you in the Constitution is you're 3/5 of a man. Right. But that's the sad part. But my thing was, it has always been illegal for a black man to own an assault rifle. Like I've never seen an instance where a black man actually was able to just walk out his house carrying an assault rifle and everybody just be okay with it.
Yeah, it looked crazy. It looked crazy to me when anybody has an assault rifle. Like,
what are you about to do?
My school police, like the police officer that was just watching school, he had one in the back of the car. I'm like, why do you have that here?
Just in case you got
right. Like, what do you mean just in case? What might happen?
Now we know.
Right. Got a whole assault rifle in the back of the car.
And the thing is, and the sad part is, with exceptions, I'm all right with law enforcement having it. I just wish we had different law enforcement. As a matter of fact, law enforcement, they didn't give them a stick and a whistle. I don't
know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they
we gonna run all over.
Come on. You know how people gonna quit like that day? Like, you gonna give me what?
A stick and a whistle.
Right. You know what they have out here? On the daily?
Man, crime would be at an all-time high.
Come on, he getting his coffee. He got 2 clips in the car now. What you talking about? Pushing 60. Hey, Mr. Thomas. Yeah.
Yo. Man, I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I really want to make a movie like Queen and Slim.
Okay.
I want to make a movie like that, but they don't die.
I didn't see that.
Oh,
because it felt like I feel like they're going to kill him off on some Bonnie and Clyde type stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it made me so mad. But I was just thinking, what if they got away like that? And I want to make a movie like that. I want to make a movie about a brother that was just driving, cop messed with him, and somehow like they get in the tussle. The cop was violating this right. Prime example. Have you ever seen Undisputed? What was it? Undisputed with Wesley Snipes and Ving Rhames?
No, I didn't see that one.
And they made Undisputed 2.
With Michael Jai?
Michael Jai White. Okay. So Michael Jai White makes movies like it was Never Back. Was it Never Back Down? It might have been Never Back Down 2.
It might have been 2 because the first one was the African dude.
Yeah, the second. Anyway, they had this dude handcuffed, and the cops tried to beat him. And that nigga whooped their ass in handcuffs.
Oh, you pulled Jackie Chan on him?
Yeah. Like it was nuts though. Like because the thing is, people don't understand. Michael Jai White as a fighter,
right?
He is amazing.
Yeah.
Like his choreography and the way he is amazing. And he beat like 3-4 cops down.
I believe it. I believe it, man.
Yo, so
yeah.
I want to see like that, but like a compilation.
Oh. Specifically, what black guys? Black guys
beat.
You know that, but you know they got the footage of it. They just ain't gonna show us.
No, they ain't gonna show no cop getting aired out.
Come on.
At a shell
no, not even like aired out, but just getting away.
Yeah,
just juking them, hands behind his back. They can't catch him.
Yeah,
can't catch him on foot.
Nah,
chasing them.
Yeah, like you look like you a fast nigga. I ain't. You like a fast dude.
I got a nice burst of energy. You not for about the first minute.
You.
First minute. If I got an unathletic one, like you got a
fat cop.
If I got a fat cop,
he ain't catching you. If you got a white cop, he ain't catching you.
No, I don't care where we at. We be in Macy's. You not. Everything get knocked over. Everything get juked up. I never played a day of football in my life, but what?
You out.
What? Hit the wheels on them.
Yo, I'm serious, bro. Like, you just got that outlook.
Spinning. What? Please don't corner me, because, like, whoo.
The tag master.
What?
Couldn't nobody catch you with tag.
What? I don't care if you did. Nope, that was my shirt. Touch me. Touch me.
Yo, me personally, I hated freeze tag, bro.
Freeze tag I liked because it made it such a. Now it's everybody's problem. It's not just one person getting. It's like, no, help me out so we can all win.
Yeah, but the thing about freeze tag was I just stay frozen, man. I get
nobody will come get you.
No, they'll come get me, and then 2 seconds later I'm frozen again. It was kind of like that nigga that keep getting killed in Call of Duty. You gotta keep reviving.
Oh yeah, that teammate. That,
there's always need to revive.
You just leave him on the ground. Yeah, they fixed that in certain games. They like let you boot them out.
Yeah,
it was just like you gotta get your kills up. You don't well, we can do fine without you. Like
we better off at 6 because you done died. You done went 5 and 23.
You bringing the whole team down right now.
Yeah, it's like the girlfriend that can't bowl. You know that
Why
the one that bowl a 7.
Oh God!
Like you ever go? You ever be squatted up with your people and y'all go bowling, and then one dude got that girl like everybody competitive.
So what's funny is that's probably me. That I'm the one person that's like just not hitting. I might have started out strong, like with a strike, and then like we'll never see that again. For the rest of the game, we'll never see that again.
Yeah, and then you end up hustling somebody out their money.
Right.
Yeah. I know that story.
Right.
I suck at bowling. Strike, turkey. Like what?
Nah. I wish I was in a bowling league. I tried being in a bowling league when I was a kid. I just was not that into it. Wasn't that into it.
I didn't even have a chance in hell to be in a bowling league.
It was nice. It was cool, but I can clearly see that the people that were there to do it, like, own personal shirts. They had the hand. It wasn't like a glove. It was more for like wrist support.
Yeah, the wrist guard thing.
Like custom wrist guards. They was ready to bowl. I just showed up in t-shirt and jeans and
rented some shoes.
Rented the ball.
I want to buy me some shoes, man. I want to buy me some shoes and a ball. I want to go all the way with it.
That's what make bowling so ill, though. It's like it almost like how pool is. If you that into it, really like it, it's like get your own stick, your own cue. You come ready to play.
Yeah.
Bowling is like, I got my own shoes made to match the ball. Stop.
And I'm gonna have some Wu-Tang shoes with a Wu-Tang ball.
Come on.
That's what I want.
Put your feet together as the bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I'm telling you, either that or some Street Fighter 2 Ken Ryu's and a Street Fighter 2 Ken Ryu Yin Yang ball.
That is hysterical. Somebody has that out.
Yeah, somebody has that.
Somebody got that.
Yeah.
Somebody got that. That or like a spawn ball.
Someone wanted like a Captain America shield.
Of course they do.
You know what I mean?
Of course they do.
But who has a Thor's hammer?
They got Cap. They definitely got Thor.
Yeah.
They definitely got Thor. I don't know about Iron Man. I don't know what else with Spider-Man.
Definitely a Spider-Man.
A Spider-Man one.
They might have an Iron Man helmet.
Oh, a Flash one would be good.
Yeah.
Flash would be good.
A Flash and a look, yeah.
Definitely.
A Hulk one.
Hulk? I don't know about Hulk. Just like a fist?
No, like I was thinking like him balled up. Like,
Okay, when you put it like that, I'm like,
like you're gonna throw the Hulk at him, he's gonna be like, like he's gonna be in that Hulk smash position coming down.
Right.
That's how the ball is just,
Exactly.
I should be a ball designer. Balls. I got a ball. I should be a bowling ball designer. Yeah.
You know they saying pause is
homophobic.
It's very very homophobic.
I'm like this, man. Look. Let me tell you something. Gay is different. Like, it's a difference in people. Like, you have straight people, you have gay people, you have all sorts of stuff. Right? And thing is, there is a culture that is the opposite of heterosexual culture. That's gay culture.
Okay.
So, I remember a time when something was gay. And then they told us we can't say that no more. And I said, why? Because it's gay. And he was like, but not all gay people like that. Yeah, but a lot of y'all like that. It's like saying rap is black music, because it is. Right? But okay, so we can't say stuff is gay no more, even though it is. All right, so we let that one go. So then it gets to the no homo. So we're not even, like, we're just basically saying that what I'm saying, it does not have homosexual undertones. That's all it's saying.
But you know how hard it is to explain to anybody?
Yeah. So then that one got shut down quick.
Like, because that's the PC version.
Yeah.
Like, well, excuse me, Pause is the
PC version of no homo.
Right. Like, we corrected ourselves. It's like, yeah, let me chill. Then it's just like, no, we don't want to hear it at all.
Because
it's like, wow, okay.
Something's going to have to take that place. So there's always going to be something to say no homo.
No, it's like we're just going to have to figure out just either you just hold it, like that's just something else that you just bite your tongue from saying, or we figure out something to go beyond pause. Because pause is the hardest.
I like it.
Word in the Ebonics dictionary.
Yeah, pause is the best thing. Pause, because it means so much now.
It's so versatile. You don't even got to associate it with being homophobic. You can have it for anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
And then, but by the way, this is one thing I think we need to fight to bring the hot dog back.
The hot dogs.
Yeah, they started calling them glizzies and said that
that was unnecessary.
Yeah, that was just wrong.
Yeah, why y'all taking
How y'all gonna ruin a hot dog?
See, that's what I'm saying. The overly aggressive dudes. I'm like, all right, now you should probably need to talk or go to a therapist or something. If not, you was like, I don't eat no glizzies. Like, what are you talking about? A hot dog, sir? Like, calm down. You okay? What's wrong with a glizzy?
Hey,
eating a hot dog in public is food.
Yeah,
calm down.
It's food. I'm eating a hot dog. You think about sucking? Who really has the problem?
Right, exactly. You looking at me? That's what you thinking about?
Goat status.
How's that?
When you can make a song without saying nothing,
right,
and they still play it 30 years later.
That's right. You still go platinum to this day.
Yeah,
that's goat status.
Yeah,
yes.
Like there has to be another thing outside of Diamond to give Michael Jackson. Like his tours. I mean, he sells out stadiums. Bugs be in the nosebleeds passing out.
Right. His stardom was that strong. Hopped out on stage, Super Bowl, and just looked at the crowd.
And it went off for like 5 minutes.
Went crazy. He ain't do nothing. He just stood there. 3 minutes.
Jerry Curl blowing in the wind. That was Mexican Michael Jackson. That was Puerto Rican Michael Jackson.
That was Revolucion Michael Jackson.
That was Michael Jackson.
Definitely.
But Mike. That was he was a man of many colors.
Yeah, unfortunately. It looks so weird now. There's a mural in the Lower East Side of New York of Michael Jackson. It was a split of like child Michael Jackson with the fro into what we remember him as.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that was the same dude. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm like, it's like you already know it, and it's like, well, I guess this is what we doing. And then when you see it,
you're like,
wow, like that. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's pretty wild. Like when you think about the starting model, and then the end, like this dude upgrades. I don't know if it'll downgrades. It's like an iPhone. Sometimes upgrades just don't work.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's definitely just a looks thing, and you're just taking it too far, not being satisfied.
Right.
Because we see it with celebrities all the time. Like, yeah, you're doing a little too much.
Michael Jackson should have stopped once he got the Jerry curl.
Right at bad. It was like It was like right there. Keep it like if you go any further than that.
Keep off the wall, Michael. Just grow the hair out. Keep that big greasy ass bell pepper nose.
But he had to do something with the hair because he still had that afro.
Yeah, grow it out. The hair didn't change. That's what I'm saying. That was his hair.
It dropped.
Yeah, he started growing his hair. Mm-hmm. But like, I think he would still grow his hair no matter what because his other brothers did. Now they had hair in the Jackson family.
I got you.
Look at Janet.
Yes. Got a nice head of hair.
So damn fine.
I missed the Janet train. It was so weird having young parents. Like, I was born in 92, right?
Uh-huh.
But all the things I'm being put on is or my parents just got them growing up with. So it's like, oh, Janet Jackson, like, just kind of not waving her off, but being like, yeah, you don't know Janet? I'm like, no, I don't. You don't play Janet.
Yeah, they ain't play no Velvet Rope, none of that.
Nah, it was just whatever was out on the radio. Like, my mother and father were hip-hop heads, R&B heads, so, like, bought albums of things, car trips, road trips, listening to what they want to listen to.
Right.
Every Mary J. Blige album. What? How I know it, but I don't know it.
I feel you.
Right?
Because you tuned it out. See, for me, it was Otis Redding.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Otis Redding and Bob Marley. That's what my dad listened to. My dad, so in the back of the car, and at the time I didn't appreciate it.
Right.
All right. So let me ask you this: Who was one of your like celebrity crush growing up?
Celebrity crush growing up. It's kind of corny. Low key Sailor Moon. For real. Now that you say that, I was like, because I was going to say maybe Kimberly from the Power Rangers, but I wasn't into Kimberly like that. I grew up with a lot of women around, so I started liking personalities. I'm like, no, I like Aunt Jackie because she cool like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Sailor Moon.
Like, because I remember you talked about Patty Mayonnaise earlier.
Uh-huh.
Patty was dope.
Patty was dope. Patty could play sports. She was fun to talk to. She was not judgmental. She was cool.
Right. So it caught you off guard, and like Doug ain't know how to talk to her after that. She was like, "Nah, what's up, Doug?" And he's like,
blah 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 blah. We had to be Quail Man to talk to Patty.
Right.
But yeah, for me it was 93 Tony Braxton.
If we go on years, if we go on years,
I'm saying,
give me whatever year. What year did the Flintstones movie come
out? 96.
That year's Halle Berry.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That year,
the Flintstones, Halle Berry. She was right.
Right. I was about to say Cameron Diaz in The Mask, but she was like 19 at the time. That's a little hot right now.
There's a little pedophilia.
Right. But I was like, Halle Berry? Halle
Berry. I'm gonna tell you this. To me, it's always first X-Men Storm Halle Berry.
People hated it. They was like, yo, that wasn't a good... I'm like, what you talking about?
Man, she won't find in that movie,
if she wasn't casted in that movie...
She was perfectly casted for Storm.
If she wasn't casted in that movie, then we're like, who else? Who else you gonna pick?
Who could you have played Storm better than Halle Berry? Because Halle Berry killed the Storm.
And they quieted her all the way down.
And that's the thing. They never gave Storm any shine. The only time they ever let Storm run stuff is when she was married to Black Panther in the comics. We're going to the comic books. All right. But, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Like, they did more for Storm in the X-Men movie than they did in the show.
Oh, okay.
Because the show, Storm ain't never do nothing. Storm catch headaches and faint. That's what Storm did.
They did do that a lot.
Nothing. Like, Storm won't ever getting off.
I didn't like the cartoon for that. It was a lot of fading or like, I can't use my powers right now. I'm like, yo, this is why I came here to see
some powers.
That's it. That's why I came here. But X-Men different. I hear X-Men comics are different.
Yeah.
I heard they different.
Oh, man. We started with the Uncanny X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And we read every last one of them. Me and my boy Joey Quinn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We was comic book nerds, man. And it was before the movies were big. It was the 90s where comic books was the lamest thing you could do. And me and my boy Joey would do comics. Like, they were cool to us. And now they're making movies about it. And the same niggas that called us corny was lined up in dashikis to watch Black Panther.
Exactly. Exactly. I remember the night it dropped, it was a dude that had his own Black Panther costume. He just had every piece of black athletic wear he can put on.
That dude had on an elbow pad.
Right. With the Under Armour shirt. And then,
it's Whack Man.
Right. And then he had like the Adidas track pants.
Oh, wow.
Like some New Balances.
He tried it.
I think he had fingerless gloves on too.
Fingerless
gloves.
So you can still see was he dark skinned
with
at
the
least?
knuckle. Oh, he's brown. About your complexion.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah. That could work kind of.
Black Panther. He was like, yup. Black.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a moment when that came out though.
Yeah, it was.
That was a nice.
That was a huge moment.
Yeah.
And then the movie let me down.
What? You didn't like it?
I hated it.
You didn't like it?
Man, look, let me tell you like this. To me, there's a modicum of respect.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the movie. I respect the cultural significance of the movie, how successful the movie was. But as a Marvel fan, they did not put forth the creative effort to make that movie that they did any of the other
I've heard that
movies.
criticism before.
Like, they basically made, like, all right, so number one, I hated the fact, all right, number one, Killmonger was not a villain. To think like that was not villainous.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and the thing was, like, so that just turned me off already. Like, this is the dude you're going to fight? Y'all should be homeboys. So I'm thinking they're going to find a peaceful resolution. No, then they had to kill Killmonger.
Right.
I'm like, you telling me that you finally found a half cousin, and then it could be two Black Panthers out there, and y'all can come up with a peaceful solution. And think about how dope Black Panther 2 would have been if him and Killmonger would have been fighting side by side.
That's kind of how remember Spider-Man 3?
Yeah,
with Harry.
Exactly.
Was like, oh, we thought we were gonna have them team up, and it's like, no.
Nah. Like so it's just been like one time you could have just had it to the point where like they could have been cool, or just at least had him become the permanent villain for the series.
I got you.
But you never, because Killmonger was the best thing about Black Panther.
Yeah, he definitely stole the show.
He stole the show. I was rooting for Killmonger to kill this nigga, man.
Right. Even when he did die, and we still didn't know what was going to happen, he just took over and was like, well, I guess it's the Killmonger.
And everybody was like, cool. Everybody was cool with it too, because Killmonger was that raw.
Right.
So it just like to me, I'll probably put it 7th. If you include Avengers movies, I think I have it ranked 7th.
For like Marvel?
Yeah.
All time?
Yeah. MCU movies, if you include the Avengers. Because the Avengers because Endgame, Infinity War number 1. Endgame number 2.
I'm not a fan of Endgame.
Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1 was dope. Iron Man 1 was hard. I remember being hyped for Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1 was hyped.
I was like, yo, this is about to be ill.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's cold.
Then the first Spider-Man that Tom Holland did.
Okay.
Civil War. And then Black Panther.
Okay. All right. The MCU, that's your top.
And I also got to put the Avengers in. The original Avengers was the most hype movie I ever seen. The original, at the time.
That first payoff was fun.
At the time.
That first payoff was fun.
That first, what do you mean by payoff?
But like, I don't watch all these movies, and now we get to see them all together, and it's like, this has never been done before. This is dope.
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah. I remember sitting back watching the Avengers movies, the first Avengers movie, in the theater, then went home and waited for it to come out on DVD. Bought it on Blu-ray. Still have it to this day. Like, I bought I had the original Avengers. I had posters of the Avengers. Like, I had an Iron Man, a Hulk, a Black Widow, like in a circle in my man cave.
Wow.
Like, it was that amazing to me. And when I saw Black Panther, I didn't get nowhere near that feeling.
Dang.
And it just sucked because I had this dope ass Black Panther hoodie. We went to Center Beach show. We didn't even just go to regular movies. We went in
extra.
You know what I'm saying? I'm paying $100 for this movie ticket.
Right.
$38 wings. You get 6 of them. Like, Like, I'm trying to enjoy this movie. Like,
Right.
I done took out a second mortgage.
Maybe that's what happened.
to
You
watch
overhyped it for yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe that, because that definitely adds to it.
Yeah.
That definitely adds to it.
I went in with such high expectations. Like, oh, man, we got Black Panther movie.
Right.
This is going to be lit. And not going in, I'm like...
It was James Bond at best.
Yeah, y'all kill it. You can't kill Claw, but you can kill your cousin.
Because I understand, because like, all right, we got to satisfy everybody and make it palatable. And we got a 2.5 hour window.
Yeah.
We don't want to make it.
And why did they have to put a white man in there? That's another thing. Why, like really?
And it made fun of it every single time. Every single time he was in there.
Yeah, you can't do anything, and without you could make that move without a white villain like Claw. You could. Well, I don't know. Claw is actually canon, but that dude, that CIA dude.
But see, that's what's fun.
I hated that
about superheroes, especially the ones you don't know about. When they start throwing villains in,
yeah,
you're like, "Yo, who is that?" And then you look like, "Oh, this is an actual villain."
Yeah,
they decided just to introduce you to.
Wait, now that you mention it, do you think that Ned's gonna be dang, what's his name? All right, on Spider-Man.
Okay.
Did you watch the comics or read the book?
Here and there. Like I'll read stories.
So in Spider-Man, his best friend is Ned. You seen the Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
All right, so you know the old fat Asian kid?
Yeah.
All right, they're saying that he is going, because now he doesn't remember Peter Parker, he's going to be the villain. It was not Green Goblin. It was something.
Hobgoblin?
Hobgoblin.
They think it's going to be Hobgoblin?
They think Ned's going to be Hobgoblin.
That'll be interesting to see. I like that they left off with him being like in the Spider-Man suit we all know.
Yeah.
And like him really starting there. And it's like, oh wow, you want to take this approach with it. But it's like, dang, it's already been 3 movies with Tom Holland. Like, where else are you going with this?
We need 3 more.
3 more?
I think we need 3 more and 2 Avengers movies in those 3.
Oh. I don't know if I got an enemy, dog.
Yo, think about it. Like,
I don't know if I got an enemy.
Because now we're at Peter Parker being Peter Parker, the adult, working at the paper. All that was prequel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then now you can actually throw the Spider-Verse. So the next 3 movies don't even have to be him. Yeah, you can make.
No, I'm not ready for a Spider-Verse. Not. We got a multiverse inside of the multiverse.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't
That's
know.
That's how multiverses work.
I don't know if I got that in me, dog. I don't know if I got that in me. I don't.
Spider-Verse, dude. Let me tell you, bro. They're gonna saturate this for another 10 years. No, but guess what's gonna happen next?
What?
Dragon Ball. We're gonna be it's going to be amazing.
Actually, let me shut up, because if they pull off that live action One Piece movie, live action One Piece show, that's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
If they pull that off, Dragon Ball Z can be done.
Dragon Ball Z can be done. All you gotta do is slow things down. Like all you gotta do is do it. Like for example, in the cartoons, they always just flash them, right? But think about if you just made it real slow, so you see like the rocks coming up and everything's moving slow. You just
they can do it how
and slow it down. So like they're moving at normal speed, but everything around them is moving super slow, and then you can do it that way.
How'd you like the Superman fight sequences and like Man of Steel? And
I like the fight sequences. I think they always take a dump on Superman movies to me. Because they always do.
Because you can do whatever you want with them. Like,
yeah, and they don't never think of nothing good. The best thing they did was Brandon Routh when they let him get shot in the eye and the bullet crushed. That was the best. Now Smallville did more with Superman without showing any flight,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was like, because like when I saw Smallville, there was a scene where he was on the phone with Lana, and a dude shot a rifle at Lana. And he heard the gunshot and ran to where Lana was across the city, and got to her before the bullet did. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see a comparison of his feats. You just see him do stuff like catch a plane.
Right.
I want to see this dude like take out like 50 cats. You know what I'm saying? Like in a snap of a finger, like zzz, and all of them are down.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like you can do so much with Superman, and y'all are lazy with it.
You think too big, and then it ends up boring us.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like, you make Superman so whack. Like, show Superman being Superman.
That's why I like the Marvel series. on Netflix. Like Luke Cage, as corny, as goofy as it could,
all
as
that
it was,
jive language, man.
I still liked it. I'm like, it's pretty real.
I was waiting for that nigga to say, "I pitied the fool."
I was ready for him just to snap and be like, "Yo, I'm tired of it. Like,
I'm tired of
all of this. Everybody want my help now. Now I'm bulletproof.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah,
ain't that something? I just got out of prison, and
all he was bulletproof.
That's it.
He was strong because he worked out every day,
right?
But he was just bulletproof.
Right now he's sturdy.
Yeah.
Not
that was it, man.
Now he's sturdy.
Luke Cage makes me mad.
Man, Daredevil was gritty because it's like, yo, this is just a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
This is just a blonde dude in a suit.
It was better than the movie.
No, yes, definitely.
So much better than the movie.
But without it, did you still like the Ben Affleck Daredevil?
I hate Ben Affleck.
Really?
I've hated Ben Affleck since the HBO movie about a high school football player that ended up taking steroids.
He was in it?
Yeah, he was the star. He played and it was based on the true story. It was one of those 45-minute HBO special things that they had, and I just didn't like the dude. I don't like his face. Him and Matt Damon, I just don't like him.
Damn, so you never seen Dogma?
I've seen Dogma.
Gotcha.
I just don't like him.
Damn. So you was glad...
They were funny in it, but I just don't like them.
You glad they were the villains then?
Yeah.
You was glad they were the villains.
Yeah, but it was like, I just don't like them niggas, man. And, I really don't dislike many people, but just Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Specifically.
I'm going to tell you what really did it for me for Ben Affleck was Changing Lanes. That solidified it.
Which one was that one?
That was the movie with him and Samuel L. Jackson, and they were going back and forth because like he had ran into Samuel L. Jackson while he was trying to go to court to keep his kids, and Ben Affleck didn't care and help him. So Samuel L. Jackson, he left this file, and it was an important document that Samuel L. Jackson had.
Revenge tale.
Yeah.
I just remember specifically in the trailer, like him showing that he like loosened his wheels. Yeah, like just that shot always. Like him having the what's the joint? I
will watch anything with Samuel L. Jackson in it. And Changing Lanes is one of those. Like I'm sorry, but to me, and I don't know when this happened, but as far as black actors go, Samuel L. Jackson's the king of all black actors. Like he passed Denzel, he passed Morgan Freeman, he passed Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? He is at the top, to me, of black actors.
Because it's like no matter the scale of the movie,
he's in it.
Acting
is
like crazy.
Yo, there's an Apple TV show called The Rise of Ptolemy Gray. Dude, it's a 6-episode series. So it's one limited series. It's not gonna be a second or nothing like that. He plays this old man that's losing his mind, that lost his mind, like his memory. And he gets a shot that gives him his memory back, but it's also going to take it away after a while. Man, that's all I'm gonna say. And it's good, yo.
It's that reminds me of this anime I just got done watching called Death Note. You ever heard of it?
I heard of it.
So it's the concept is you have this notebook where if you write somebody's name in it, like you can actually kill them.
Wow.
You can write it and describe it. So this teenager gets it, and then he decides that like now he has the power to judge whoever. So he literally just starts killing like convicts, criminals, like psychopaths, dudes on death row. He just doing it to the point that people was like, this dude's a force of like nature. It's very psychological. It reminded me of that, the way you were talking about it.
Yeah.
It's just some wild stuff. Anime will take it there. Then I'm like, yeah, this is a lot.
Anime be getting deep.
The
problem is I don't ever have the time to really sit back and watch a whole
That's the hard part.
Maybe 1,438 episodes. Like I can't watch all of those.
That's how One Piece is. It's at 1,000 episodes, but like now when I watch it, it don't even look like One Piece.
Really?
It be times it don't even look like One Piece. The main characters aren't on screen, but it's the hottest stuff I've ever, like hottest, most clean animation I've seen.
Okay.
Like,
where's it on? Crackle?
It's on. It is available on a lot. You can watch it on Netflix, Hulu. I would say HBO Max, maybe HBO.
I'm gonna watch it backwards. I'm gonna start with the most recent episode and start watching it backwards.
It's a lot. They ain't gonna make no sense.
I know.
And they gonna make, like, you want to talk about themes? We're like, literally think, my boy Cordero, who I host a podcast with, Negro Jump.
Talk about it. How can we catch Negro Jump Podcast?
Negro Jump Podcast is available on wherever you listen to your podcast. Like, all the major spots, we're on it. Stitcher, Google Play, I think it's Google Podcasts now, iTunes, Spotify. We're on YouTube, full episodes, clips. Check us out on Instagram.
What's the Instagram?
Instagram is jump.ent.
All right. What about
Jump
your other social media handles?
Other social media handles, my main page is Jarod.fortune. That's on Instagram.
You might want to spell it.
Jarod? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's so many different ways to say it and spell it, yeah. It's Jarrod. And fortune, just like the cookie. Like, there's no CH. It's not
autocorrect got you.
It's right. It's the only way you know how to spell it. That's how you spell my last name. Yeah, all of that.
Okay. And before we go, tell them about your show tomorrow.
So my show tomorrow, it will be the live edition of the podcast Negro Jump. We're just going to simply call it Do You Watch Anime? Because some people felt like we were leaving them out with calling it Negro Jump Live, which we weren't. It was like, this is just what the podcast says. But like, understanding, all right, I get it. I hear you. So here's what the show is. Do you watch anime? That's clear enough. Like, I want you to be at the show.
If I come up to New York, you got to have me on your podcast.
Come on. You make it all that way. I'm like, we'll make it work.
Cool.
We'll make it work.
Don't Barnell Hill me.
All right. I got you. Now we got to document it. Where's the camera at?
Right there.
Right there. Right. I heard him say it. I can't go back on my word now.
Oh, man. We about to run out of time because we get out of here in a couple of minutes. Anything you got to say to the peoples, man?
I appreciate y'all, everybody that's supporting this station. This is a really cool setup. Boney's a very hilarious guy. Got to host him. What was that, 2018?
Yeah.
2018 Top Comic.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, nah, this dude is hysterical. Everybody should watch out.
Appreciate that.
Definitely. And I see you working, man. I see you working.
Yeah. I'm trying, man. And y'all know what I always say. Go out there and be petty. Mess up somebody's, I don't care. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's being the bigger person. Nah, we passed that.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like for example, like the lady at O'Reilly Auto Parts. If you have to, maybe you got to bust a cap in the nigga today. I don't know.
Summer just started. It's like, this is how we starting.
Yeah, we popping off.
Right.
Exactly.
Literally.
And then something else I always say is strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Yo, we out.